There's been some cracking goals in the World Cup. I mean, you look through history, there's been some absolute beauties. And some of the goals this time around are well up there as well. I mean, Eco's sort of almost having an orgasm to himself. Thinking about some of those ones. Which goal is this?
Van Persie's goal against, of all the teams, Spain.
The header.
It was a...
That was
Flying
your
Dutchman, no?
second shot.
I guess it's a Man United.
Yeah.
For
It's my first
tequila?
shot. My first shot. Okay. It's the first equalizer.
Oh, okay. So it's your second shot, technically, right now.
At least he's appreciative of the goal, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's quite objective in that sense. Tell us about it.
It was what? It was a long ball from just near the halfway line. Found Van Persie. It was just rushing. And just probably flew like Superman out of nowhere. Head the ball in, loop over Casillas and into the goal. Who would have thought that would be an equalizer and that set up the Netherlands to the 5-1 win? And on the other side, the way he celebrated it with the Louis van Gaal, as a United fan, I'm excited for what's happening in the Premier League for
That's the
United.
thing, he's a United fan, but it was a goal against Spain. I don't know.
How funny would it be if Man United don't qualify for the Champions League again? Just as a side.
Yes,
How about you? just as a
That's
side.
not gonna happen, not this season.
Right? Dalawa kami.
Well, we don't know yet.
happen.
We don't know yet who Man United have signed. But yeah, tell us about your favorite goal.
My
We were just
favorite-
talking, and it's different for all of us, which is great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really good.
If it was allowed, the Benzema goal versus Switzerland, the disallowed goal.
Technically not a
Very,
very I know what you
very
mean.
last. There was
It hit
some
the
sort.
net.
There was some sort of confusion, and after the whistle was blown,
Yeah.
they didn't know if that goal went in or was
He
it
actually
just
went
in
and
time.
celebrated the goal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
like the
he
full
thought
time
he
whistle.
even thought it went in, and we
Yeah.
all thought was like, hey, that was the sixth goal.
Yeah.
And then it turned out it didn't. But
Is that
it was
Switzerland?
beautiful.
Yeah, Switzerland.
It came from the right cross. I think it was a
top
cross.
of the box.
And then just
On
one
the floor
touch.
as well.
One touch.
Low cross, one touch
cross.
into the top corner. Very nice finish.
But
Uh,
unfortunately, the whistle.
Yeah,
But the
full time
counter.
whistle had gone just before it, so that's why it was disallowed.
So nice.
Well, technically after the game, really.
Yeah.
It's
if you think
beautiful,
about
the
it that way.
timing and all,
Yeah.
except for that whistle.
Cyrus.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose. I'm actually rooting for Brazil in this World Cup. Yes, but I'm going to choose the second goal of the U.S. against Ghana.
Walk us through it.
Okay, so the U.S. had scored first in the 32nd second of the game, right at the start. Clint Dempsey got a goal in, but Ghana had come back to equalize in the second
half.
half. And then, honestly, if they had held on for a draw, that would have already been something for the U.S. because Ghana had knocked them out of the World Cup twice already at this point. So.
And the whole rivalry with the coaches going on
yeah.
in this
Yeah.
in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's this? The the goal of John Brooks was like 80.
Yeah.
Was it
Second,
87?
Yeah.
So it was
Late
late.
goal.
It was a late goal, and it was just off a corner, and it's John Brooks. He's not. I think that was only his second goal for the U.S.
First goal. I
Or
think.
was it his first?
Yeah, it's his
That's his
first
first
I mean-
goal. Whoa.
And he's been on the team for a while,
Yeah.
right? He's been on the team for a while, but the importance of that goal for the U.S. I think was really it was huge for the U.S. fans. So yeah, that was my favorite goal.
Yeah,
It was
then-
pretty simple when you think about it. He's he's a tall dude. The ball's coming off a corner. You know what I mean? It was just that they didn't mark him.
Yeah.
He's not a
Yes.
scorer. They didn't mark him.
Yeah.
He just heads it in and basically just collapses after celebrating it because I don't think he believed he
got
actually
it
did
in.
it.
Yeah.
So that was really.
And the importance there, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right in terms of like the US needed to beat Ghana to have any chance of qualifying.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
not
yes.
just any chance of qualifying. I think any chance of qualifying. I think they needed it emotionally.
Confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not just a confidence boost. I think they needed it to
The revenge.
the revenge
Revenge
factor. Yes.
And the fact that they're in the
And,
group of death right now.
Yeah, they would need all the points that they could. But I think for the first game, and it was against against Ghana already. I think whatever they're on right now, even if they did draw
Yeah.
with
You're gonna go back to
Portugal.
doping again.
no. With not
Portugal.
Germany, Portugal.
Portugal.
They drew Portugal today in also a heartbreaking game for both teams.
Both teams.
But I think whatever they're on, whatever Kyle Beckerman is on, I think that goal carried them through. Are going to carry them through the rest of the World Cup.
Yeah, that wins.
How about you?
Tim Cahill's volley.
Oh, yes.
Cracker, absolute cracker. Way better than any of Van Persie's actually. I'd like to have.
Yeah,
like
it's
Van
not
Persie's
his
goal, they've been
dominant
great.
foot as well, right?
They've been very well orchestrated, like Van Persie's goal. It's a perfect cross for the volley. The one for Cahill just looped up.
Yeah.
It's
A
right
lot
after
higher than
kickoff.
anything
It's
else.
higher, almost
And
hit
then-
the cross.
Right, and then
Yeah.
he just smashes it off the bar and in.
Yeah.
It was a quality finish, and especially with Australia, given that they might have lost both their games, but they've really done their country proud with their
Very proud,
performances.
yes.
It's almost like a win with the way that they've played, with the way it's going to build up
Yeah.
Australian play. There's a lot of big names heading to Australia to play football as well now, so
Yes.
that's really going to build up there.
I have a
which is
second
really good.
favorite goal.
Which one?
The Italy one where Pirlo.
Pirlo.
Oh,
Dummy. He
the
made the dummy to
dummy.
Marquisio.
Oh,
That was also- That was crazy stupid.
Yes.
Like,
Wow.
yes, Pirlo, we know you're out there.
Yeah, but you didn't touch the ball. You just dumped
Yeah.
it.
Dummy did.
Yeah, he's a quality player.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on quickly.
I was thinking of another goal, but then again, I'll turn it over to Roy.
Boy, what was your other goal?
Suarez against the second goal.
Oh, come on. You're really defining it on now, really? The second one? That was just terrible defending, that one.
that was a lovely pass by-
Just a long ball, flick on? No, it's just terrible
Who
The
defending.
flicked
first
it
goal
out?
was good. The first goal
Yeah,
was
but
good.
the long ball by Cavani. Second goal was what an assist by.
Nah, it's just terrible defending. It's England's problem. They just didn't defend very well.
End the episode while you're ahead.
I love that we're ahead. We're already knocked out. Really, it's not a good way for a top 10 country apparently to end that one. Not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
qualifying from the group stage. But all right. Last quickly then, who do we think is going to win the Golden Boot? That's going to be an interesting.
Oh.
one, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Müller.
Mueller's up there.
But
He's
already-
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
3 goals. Come on.
Van Persie.
But just like England, I think we're out of ideas.
Van Persie.
Van
What
Persie.
was-
Van Persie, really?
He's got 2.
Too early?
He got 3.
Oh, did he
Does
get
he?
3? Oh.
Twice against Spain, one against Netherlands, against Australia.
Oh, yeah. You're all like,
Van Persie.
Yeah,
oh,
same as
yeah.
Robin. He had 3 goals
Oh, I
each.
hate that guy.
No.
I'm stopping to hate him because he's playing for Netherlands, but if he returns to Munich, nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Neymar.
Okay.
How many
Their
goals
game
has
is
Yeah,
he-
it's
against
just 2
their
goals.
next game is against Cameroon.
Oh, how many
Who
goals?
have been
He has
playing
2
like
goals.
How many goals?
not
has he
very
got?
well at all.
Yeah.
He melted down.
So yeah, I'm going to say
Okay.
I'm gonna choose Neymar.
Wait lang. Di ba si Clint Dempsey has 2 goals?
has 2 goals.
already?
Neymar also has 2.
He's not going to win the
Neymar's-
Golden Boot though, is he? Let's be fair.
Well, depends.
By the way, shout out to Klose.
Sorry?
15 goals in the World Cup.
Oh, I forgot I mentioned that guy.
He's not gonna win a Golden Boot.
No,
this
but
year.
Yeah,
he
but
has like
at least he made the record.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
made
One
like
more goal
15
and
goals for the World
He
Cup.
beats
who beats
Ronaldo.
4
Ronaldo.
World
Yeah.
Cups, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15 goals.
Yeah, it deserves a mention, to be fair.
Yes.
Well, we'll give you all the updates. Who's going to start scoring the most in the tournament? Who gets the Golden Boot? As well as our favourite goals. Maybe start tweeting about the real top 10 goals in the competition in the end of it all. So the greats. There's been some crackers this time around, as in most World Cups. As well as obviously some shockingly boring games and some terrible teams like Uruguay and Italy. Who
Whatever.
So we'll give you all the updates. Follow us at FTW Sports.